What does it mean to stand up in order to change the world? There's a movement going on right now in many parts of the world called Wave of Action or Wave of Responsibility. And the premise, idea of the movement is really cool for us to gather and use our strength in numbers as the 99%, if you will, of the population that is enslaved to the systems, to the current systems. Most of us have little opportunity and choice into who we are and how we're going to live, just based on the chains that bind us, based on the family you're born into, how much money you have equals how much opportunity you have. You know, and then a lot of time what happens is people have a family, and you know, where they might have had some freedom of movement, when you get a mortgage and children, you know, really it restricts you that much more. You thought you were restricted before. It's pretty hard to make a difference in this world when you're bound by one responsibility after another. So our strength, however, is numbers. There are billions of us. You know, imagine billions of us who can have a voice and can make a difference. Now, so to stand up, perhaps when we look at the past, they say that the past is a very good and accurate prediction of what will occur in the future. So, although I do think the idea of the wave of action is cool, perhaps the means could be looked at. So what's to participate in this wave of action? You want to make some noise. You know, you want to be heard. That's have to be heard. But when we look at the past, we can see that just gathering, protesting, and making ourselves heard in that way, pointing out what's wrong. So only that does not change the world. Absolutely. So what could you do to stand up to change the world? Well, what is the problem? You know, again, if you look at the problem, you see within that also the solution. The problem, when you bring it down, is the money system. Children starve. There are wars because of inequality, a lack of money, a lack of means for a person to have a decent, dignified life here on earth. There's not enough money. Or so it seems. It seems impossible to change because all the power is in the hands of the few. Therefore, if we gather, that's great. We build numbers, that's great. Build some awareness, that's great. Then what? Well then, to change the world, to stand up and change the world, we need to enact new policy. Well, how do you do that? The way you do that is through the political system. So, gathering and creating political parties within each country is indeed a real way to change the world that will have a huge impact and a lasting impact by new laws, kind of rewriting from the foundation of the problem, to create a world where the resources are distributed more equally, where everyone has an opportunity, where no one has to starve, and where no young man and woman have to go to war, whether they are a casualty or not. You know, it often destroys their life. The experience, the trauma of war. They're unnatural. And it's about money. And the way we can change it is through politics. So please keep that in mind when you think, I want to stand up and do something within this wave of action. Also, please investigate living income guaranteed. Join us at livingincome.me. I will include links for living income and also for the wave of action. Thank you very much.